What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? We have not had a live in a minute. Yo, how's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a blessed day. Shout out to everybody that's been pulling up in the comment section. We haven't had a live in a long time, but I've been dealing with a lot of comments. So we have been like clearing 100 comments easy, like a day. At least I've been responding back to about 100 comments a day. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna continue to try to make sure that I respond back to as many comments as possible. I'm even gonna allot more time for it. Now, with that being said, we have a lot to talk about. We have numerous things to discuss. First thing is this. I told you it was gonna be a landslide, but let's move on. I want to talk about California. Now, before I explain to you why we need to talk about California today, I just want to point out one thing. You know this global climate thing that they keep talking about? If that was a real thing, then why is New York freezing in California in the situation they are where they're so dry? Any fire is creating wildfires. Explain this to me. That sounds to me like that can't be consistent with us actually having a climate issue, like too much CO2 in the air. Also, might I add, y'all want to get rid of CO2, and at the same time, y'all want to save the trees. You can't be doing both. You cannot be saying we need less CO2. That's like saying, you know what? I love human beings, but there's too much oxygen in the air. That's like saying that. Just so we can be clear. Oh man, let's go. So all that climate shit they talking about is crazy. There's people out there setting these fires. Now there's people setting the fires, fam. There's numerous videos of people setting fires. One. Two, you know, would be a great way for and I'm not saying that this is an attack, but I'm saying, you know what would be a great way to do an attack against local people? Create a tragedy or a problem or a situation that is normally consistent with the area, and people wouldn't even know that you did anything. They would just think that this is something that is normal. It's like when they put guns and drugs in our neighborhoods and then the black kids shoot each other, and they don't say, oh, they're shooting each other because we put guns and drugs there. They say they're shooting each other because that's just what they do. Same concept. Pay attention. Don't let them trick you. Now, one thing I want to say, the Democratic Party, how you doing? The Democratic Party, once again, has to find new leadership. This is not me just crapping on them. This is me saying we have a two-party system in America, so we need both parties to be competent. We need both parties to be putting forth policy that's going to help the people. When only one party is putting forth policy that's going to help the people, that means our system is broken. Currently, our system is broken because one party doesn't pay enough close attention to the problems of society and pays more close attention to how people feel. And not just all people, but the smallest percentage of whatever group they can find. They find the outliers and decide that everybody else has to fall in line with their kind of thinking. So one party is doing that while the other party is actually trying to solve problems. We need both parties solving problems. So this isn't about me attacking the Democrats. I just want to be clear on this. This is me saying with what they're doing, they don't really give a person a chance if we're going to have any kind of political commentary, because everything that they're doing, did you hear about the millions of dollars that they took away from the fire department just a week before the fire started? $49 million. Pulled from the funding. Did you hear about that? Are they reporting that? They're talking about that? I don't know if they're talking about that. Did you hear about that? That happened. Also, you got people saying that, you know, California, they always have droughts. Okay, but they had the most landfall in the last 10 years this past year. Go look that up. Another stat. See, the problem is this. People only pay attention to the things that back up their position. They don't actually go look for the facts, and they don't go look for the truth. They hear a story, they decide a thing, they come up with a narrative, and then they decide that they're going to fill up their context of information, their contents of information, with only the information that supports whatever their already preconceived theory is. That's the issue. What's up, my brother? That's the issue. We have to be prepared to receive new information, and so therefore come to different conclusions. Because when we have new information, our decision-making process, pardon me, when we have pertinent new information, it should make sense for our idea to even if we don't change our opinion, our idea should at least have more information for it to form. So now we know, as a matter of fact, California has been cutting the budget to their fire department. Can you name me another state that has a problem with brush fires? Can you name me one other state that they have a problem with brush fires, where one of the most important departments you could possibly have are the firefighters? Name me another state. Name me another state. I mean, what the hell do I know? Just name me another state that has such an issue with brush fires like California. Because every year we hear about brush fires in California currently, right? You want to know something really funny? This is funny. So do y'all remember, I don't know if people remember this, but do y'all remember there was like some alleged brush fires in California like years ago, and they were saying that the homeless people were setting those fires? Anybody remember that? I remember that. Petridge Farm remembers that. Pay attention, fam. I don't come on here with just my opinion, fam. When I tell you it's my opinion, I tell you it's my opinion. I'm just saying facts. I'm just telling y'all guys facts at this point. You know, Gavin Newsom was supposed to be next in line to be the Democratic nominee for president, right? That's another fact. How about that? Remember when Trudeau was still popular before Trudeau started going down? Do y'all remember they were saying that he was the California Trudeau, or like the American Trudeau or something like that? Like they was like, he's just like Trudeau, but American. Y'all remember that? I remember that. Petridge Farm was that. So I want to know who the Democrats are supposed to put up for nominee in 4 years. Because I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't see anyone on the horizon. They're going to have to go dig up Jimmy Carter. Rest in peace to Jimmy Carter. He was a terrible president. Who they going to put up? I'm just asking, fam. I'm just asking. They're going to put Maxine Waters up? Did you hear her insanity? She said that they didn't have water. Listen to Maxine Waters' explanation on why the fire department couldn't put out the fires. She said because the top 1% isn't paying their fair share. Why every time Maxine Waters talk, she blames everything on the top 1%? Like everything. Y'all gotta stop hiring these politicians. Y'all gotta start letting them get fired. Y'all gotta start hiring people with better new ideas instead of sticking to the old same ideas and concepts. And that's the problem with the Democratic Party. They have convinced y'all that there's a fight that's going on that is not still going on. That civil rights fight, it doesn't exist anymore in the manner in which it existed in the 70s and the 80s. It doesn't exist in that form anymore. That's why they keep having to change the civil rights to everything else. The LGBTQ rights is now civil rights, and the illegals, that's also civil rights, and they got to. That's why they got to keep changing it to everything else, because the civil rights fight that Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, was a part of. First of all, he was a Republican, and second of all, he said judge people by the content of their character, not by the color of their skin, or I'm gonna assume gender. Just so we can be clear, I'm gonna assume gender. So that's what he fought for. These current Democrats, that's not what they're fighting for. With all due respect, what's up, my brother? These current Democrats, oh man, music. I was on mute that whole time. I was on mute. Shout out to the people that stayed in here. I was on mute that whole time. I can't see your message, fam. I just guessed. I can't see your message. I just guessed. Oh man, I said a whole bunch of shit. All right. I gotta rewind and I gotta say a couple of that stuff over again so I can get to why I'm pissed off at the Democratic Party. All right. Sheesh. The issue with our current political system is broken. The reason why our current political system is broken is because we have a two-party system, and right now we only have one party that is actively making policy that's helping the American people. So that means that anytime the other party is in control or the other party has any type of governance, over more governance than the other, what actually happens is things start moving forward that don't help the American people. So now when the other party gets in charge or the other party gets into a position, now they spend so much time trying to fix the mistakes of the last 4 years or 8 years or whatever it is that they can't get anything done. That's basically what Biden is attempting to do as he's walking out the door. They're attempting to put so much shit in the way that Trump can't get anything passed. And that's just foolishness. And for the American citizens that's saying, yeah, hurrah to that, y'all part of the problem. I want them to just start deporting people that don't want to be here. I think that if they find you at one of those rallies out there supporting whatever terrorist group that just bombed anything in America, if you support some shit that bombed something out there, whatever, man, I mean, I don't agree with it. But if somebody bombs something or do some kind of weirdo terrorist thing in America and they find you at one of these rallies supporting that, you are immediately deported. And if you're a fucking American citizen, we give you a green card, we ship you to that country and tell you can't come back. I'm 100% for this. 100%. I'm down. I think that this is what we should do. Scores. Why is it that all of the things that the Democrats support are now eating themselves? Then we're going to talk about DEI hires. Everything that the Democrats support is currently eating itself. California, the political system over there is currently eating itself. They're pointing fingers. Okay, no, Jack, you know what, Force? You're just exaggerating. What did that DEI hire of a freaking fire chief say? She blamed it on the man, didn't she? Tell me where the lie at. I'm listening. I'm paying all of the attention. Tell me where the lie at. She blamed it on the man and got fired. Yo, fam, the man should immediately lose her spot. How do you get criticized by your employee and then immediately you fired him? I mean, something just happened. She should be fired, but you get what I'm saying. Before she came out and said that, they were busy championing, yeah, we got the first female fire chief. Okay, shout out to that. Is she saving people? I just want to know if she's saving people. Is people getting saved? I don't care if it's a woman, a man, I don't care transgender. I don't care about none of that. Is people getting saved? Because do they qualify for the position? Or was there a person more qualified, but you decided not to give them the job because they were a white male? Even though that would be... So they have laws in place saying that you cannot hire someone based on race and gender, or, pardon me, disqualify somebody from being hired based on race and gender, correct? But they also have laws in place saying that companies have to hire a certain amount of people from specific races and genders. I'm just saying, how you gonna have two policies that contradict each other? I'm just saying, those things go completely opposite. I wonder who put, those are both of those are Democratic policies, aren't they? And they go completely opposite, just depending on how they're feeling at the moment, correct? Tell me where the lie's at. I keep trying to tell you I'm crazy, right? But when you sit down and listen to what I say, I can't tell you where I'm wrong. They're gonna talk all the shit in the world about me, but I'm gonna say a thing, and they're gonna have to also admit that the thing that I'm saying is right, and we're putting facts up against facts. It's just hate, man. When you smart and people can't really say you don't know what you're talking about, they call you crazy. That's all. If I wasn't smart, they wouldn't call me crazy. They'd be telling you I'm lying, or I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm smart, so they can't say that, because you can just talk to me. You'll be like, this guy's pretty smart. He probably know what he's talking about. So you gotta say I'm crazy. It is what it is, fam. I ain't said nothing wrong. And when we talk about, and we don't talk about bullshit over here. Like, I could be talking about that Jim Jones situation. I told y'all Jim Jones from the Bronx. I've been telling y'all Jim Jones from the Bronx every time we talk about the dude. I used to play basketball with this nigga that said he was Jim Jones' brother. He was aight, little short nigga, dark-skinned dude. He was aight. Been told y'all Jim Jones from the Bronx, man. Alright? I've been told y'all that. That's just another thing I told y'all I was right about. He from the Bronx, man. But that bullshit, that shit Cam pulling is bullshit though. Because the Bronx and Harlem is the same damn thing most of the time. You understand? So that shit Cam is pulling is bullshit. He just mad at Jim. He just mad at Jim. But that area of the Bronx that Jim is from is like we in Harlem all the time. Like those is our niggas. You understand? Like it's the same niggas. You understand? So that's bullshit, but he ain't wrong though. Jim is from the Bronx though. He ain't wrong, but that's bullshit. What he pulling on Jim is bullshit though. I'm not jacking that. Yeah, I'm not jacking that. Jim is from the Bronx though. He used to play basketball with his brother. Some nigga that said he was his brother. Main reason why I believed him, because it was like the middle of the summer. It was like 80 degrees outside. Shit, that nigga was outside with one of them leather fucking Dipset jackets, but a Dipset jacket, like one of the jackets only Dipset had, like you couldn't buy it. So that's why I believed him. He was like, yo, I'm Jim Jones' brother. But I think he just meant brother like they were blood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If that is your brother Jim, ask him about me. Spreewell. Be like, yo, you know this nigga named Spreewell? Basketball? They gonna know me. Which is real shit. He gonna know you. He gonna know me. He gonna tell you I'm a solid nigga too. And I was a beast. He gonna know me. If you from that era, you know Spreewell. Alright? I was hooping. You from that era, that area, in that era, you know Spreewell, man. I had braids back then. He gonna remember me. Had long braids like down here. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So your man Gavin Newsom was supposed to be the Democratic nominee come next election. That's what they were propping him up to be this whole entire time before Biden dropped out of the race. When Biden dropped out of the race, that's when it fell apart for the Democratic Party. What they should have did was they should have just let Biden run and lose. That would have been better for the Democratic Party. Because when Biden dropped out of the race, now Kamala Harris had to go talk. So now it looks like they had two idiots in the White House the whole entire term. Instead of just one. You know, before she had to get up there and talk, black women specifically were able to look at her as, very positively, the black community just in general. No, not me, because I always thought she was an idiot. And I know people from California that told me about her before Biden won. You know what I'm saying? Before she even got nominated to run, before she was even put on a ticket with Biden. You know, we had a lot of people from over there that was talking about her. So, no, I wasn't on that type of time. But there were a lot of people that looked up to her and aspired to be in the position that she was in because of what she attained. And a lot of those people are, I'm pretty sure, really good people. And I hope they take that inspiration and do something with it, just so we can be clear. Ain't nothing wrong with being inspired by somebody, independent of who that individual is, as long as the thing that they're inspiring you to do is something positive. So, think about it like this. Batman, Bruce Wayne was inspired to be Batman because a criminal killed his parents. So, yeah, somebody doing the wrong thing can't inspire you to do the right thing. All of the jokes. So they have DEI hires in key positions in LA. The mayor, the fire chief, and whoever that other lady was. So you're trying to tell me in a profession that across America is like 99% male, in LA, you couldn't have found a more competent fire chief than the transgender. Not even just a straight woman that's more competent. Like, I'm just saying. Like, that's also possible. I'm not saying it couldn't have been a woman that could have been the fire chief, just so we can be clear. I'm just explaining how DEI does not work. You couldn't find the straight one? So the best candidate was the person from the smallest demographic that you could even got a hold of. Sometimes you just got to point it out, because if you tell a person how something is stupid, sometimes they think that you're criticizing the wrong thing. So just explain to them what it is and let them come to their own conclusion of its competency. The smallest group of people that could have been applying for that position had to be transgenders. Let's just be honest. So there wasn't a person from any other demographic that was more competent than this person. I think they need to import fire people. If that's true, they need to import fire people, right? They need to import as many fire people as possible, a couple thousand. If you let the Democrats tell it, fam, they just hire people who are gonna look the other way when they stealing. They just hire people who are gonna look the other way when they doing whatever bullshit they doing. That's what the Democrats do, and that's how all of these people get into these positions that they're in. And that's why when Donald Trump takes office, why so many people are about to why they're like, we're just gonna quit. Yeah, nigga, because you know you're gonna get fired, and quitting the job looks better on an application than getting fired. You ain't tricking anybody, fam. The dude you about to fire talk about, I quit. You wasn't gonna get fired the whole time. Ain't nobody wants you here. What you talking about? Why you quit? You know what? Donald Trump needs to get the list together and publicize the list of the people that's gonna be fired on the first day tonight. So even if you quit, everybody know your time was up. You know that these people are gonna quit because it looks better on their job application, whatever new position they're gonna try to go for. But they were really fired. This is what they need to do, fam. This is what they need to do. They really fired though. All of the fired. Pardon me. Oh shit, these guys are supposed to be saying it? All of the fired. The hell? Lady had the nerve to say, when you in the fire, wouldn't you want somebody coming to save you that look like you? Man, I just want somebody to come save me. I don't even care if they're a human. They could be an alien. I don't care what it is. It could be a bear. You know that bear that the ladies want to meet in the woods? It could be that bear. I just want to get saved out of the fire. How do I care who it is? What the hell, fam? People say the stupidest shit. Like the wrong person is gonna come save you and you're gonna be like, next. No, you're gonna get saved. People that say the stupidest shit, fam. They just got y'all thinking so emotionally all the time. Like everything gotta be an emotional decision. Like we can't make any decisions based on logic and reason. Every decision gotta be made with the heart. Get out of here. I want to weigh my options. I want to know the pros and cons. So you guys are on drugs. I think that's the problem with the Democratic Party. You know, Nancy Pelosi ran a liquor store out of the damn Capitol. Y'all know that? Nancy Pelosi ran a liquor store out of the Capitol. This is a fact. These are facts. They was too drunk and too high. They finding cocaine in the White House. Nancy Pelosi is running a liquor store out of the damn Capitol building. Damn! The Democrats. Bananas. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just being out. What time is it? I did not expect to be here this long. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just being honest with you. So they got fires in California. We've been talking this whole time. I ain't really been talking about the fires. Because the fires is a whole nother conversation. You got people, remember they got tunnels all throughout LA, fam. Remember there's allegedly a city under the city, fam. Like there's no way you can really have that conversation in a truthful manner and not say that these are arsons that's purposely being set because Trump is coming. They said there's tunnels under Diddy's home. Trump is coming. They said these tunnels go to the store. These tunnels go to hospitals, cemeteries. Trump is coming. Y'all better wake up. Now I just want to that's an opinion thing I just said, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. So let's talk some more facts for a second. You know how everybody's pissed off at these insurance companies for canceling everybody's insurance? Check this out. You want to know why those insurances was canceled? Because they refused to cover the area because Gavin Newsom and California refused to put forth like precautions to prevent fires. They just refuse to do all of the things that we should do when you run a state that has a problem with brush fires. They just refuse to do it. And that's why the insurance companies cut the insurances. They didn't do it because they was jerks. They did it because Gavin Newsom and the California Democrats didn't do any of the things that they should have been doing to make sure that fires wouldn't happen. So, am I mad at the insurance companies? Not at all. That's called business. And before you say, what about the poor people, the people who voted for Gavin Newsom? They got the policies they voted for. So yeah, no, they got the policies they voted for. Gavin Newsom has not been quiet. Oh no, wait, just so we could be clear. They did say they was gonna do something about homelessness. That money got shit away. And they did put up a whole lot of money, a whole bunch of, and they did put forth a lot of money, taxpayer money, to fix or to put forward towards the problems that they might have with brush fires and things as such. That did happen, just so we can be clear. But that money also disappeared. That part. You get for what you vote for, fam. Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. I'm gonna take a shot at some of the blue hairs. The blue hairs is the liberals that dye their hair blue. I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about all of the liberals in general. I'm just talking about the blue hair bandits, the blue haired ones. I keep seeing that they're making videos talking about this is what y'all voted for. Y'all voted. Oh, that hurt my voice, man. This is what y'all voted for. Y'all voted for Trump. You do understand that Trump isn't in office yet. So all of these things that's happening is happening because of Biden. All of these things that's going on is going on due to Biden. Trump isn't in office yet. Somebody needs to tell the blue hairs. They don't know. Right? This guy's always mad. I'm over here doing whatever I'm doing. What the hell is wrong with him? He's like, I hate you and your American rights. The First Amendment, get rid of it. We need to get rid of the First Amendment. You out here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon talking. Who does he think he is? Fam. If it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, I could get it. 7 o'clock in the morning, I get it. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, fam. What the hell? They already called the police on me like twice and shit. At least once and shit. The guy came through and looked and saw it was me and just kept driving. At least I think that's what happened. What are we talking about? Gavin Newsom. The Democrats don't have a party no more. The Democrats don't have a candidate no more. I personally don't think that a Democratic president isn't going to be elected for another at least 2 more terms. After this term, 2 terms. Because I think this is what I'm telling you is going to happen. This is what's going to happen. The Democrats, pardon me, when the Republicans is in office, they're going to turn back a lot of the shit that the Democrats did. And we're going to be able to see the benefit, or should I say, we'll be able to see how much of a hindrance those policies were. They're going to turn back a lot of these policies that the Democrats did. And we're going to be able to see just how terrible those policies were and just how much those policies actually hurt people. And then the policies that the Republicans are going to then put in its place are going to benefit us so much that there's going to be a whole generation of kids that's going to grow up, and they're going to grow up inside of a world where the Republican policies were the actual policies that help the people, while everybody laughed at the shit that the Democrats were doing. It's going to be a whole generation of kids that's how they're going to grow up. The Biden should have just stayed in the race. All of this happened because he dropped out of the race and Kamala Harris was exposed, and then all of the bullshit that had to happen due to that. Biden should have just stayed in the race and took his lumps. They were never going to win. Now, with that being said, it's not Biden's fault he left the race. Nancy Pelosi pushed him out. Just so we could be clear. So it's not, I'm not blaming Biden for stepping down. Nancy Pelosi pushed him out. But they were never going to win. They should have took their lumps and then fought next in 4 years. But they already knew when Trump gets into office, as certain things I'm not going to say because I don't want YouTube messing with me, but there's a lot of them ditties is going to be up out of here. A lot of them people out here doing that Diddy stuff, they about to be up out of here. Watch the people you're going to hear about. Watch all of the politicians that's going to be done. Y'all heard about that politician? I think he's like a mayor or something. I forget what state. I think Georgia or something. I forget from where. But he just got indicted because he was running a prostitution ring with taxpayers' money. And what about the other guy, the deputy mayor of Chicago? I think it was Chicago that called in a threat, a bomb threat to the damn city hall building. What about that guy? So 2 black guys, by the way. He just wanted to walk past me smoking a cigarette. I'm not going to say nothing, though. It's cool. For some strange reason, everybody wants to smoke cigarettes around here. Like it's crazy. Like, I'm just going to say this. So I had forgot how cigarette smoke had smelled, because I probably went about 6-7 years and never walked past a person smoking a cigarette. I know how wild that sounds, but I'm telling you what it was. Now, when I come outside, I walk past at least 6 or 7 people smoking a cigarette some days, and I only go like 3 blocks. It's just absolute bananas. I don't even know. It's no way that this is bananas. I don't know no way to explain it. I'm on like 3 blocks. I walk past like 6-7 people smoking cigarettes. Absolute bananas. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, did y'all hear the new thing? Apparently nicotine, not cigarettes, because cigarettes have a whole bunch of other shit in it. But apparently nicotine is good for us, and it actually helps the receptors in our, I forgot where. I think heart or lungs or some shit. Heart, I think. It actually, we have nicotine receptors. Yeah, in our bodies. And actually, nicotine is a good thing. The bad thing is all the other shit that they put in the cigarettes, apparently. Go figure. The wild part is now, after me hearing this, I understand why they're trying to get rid of the Fanta leaf. So they're trying to stop stores from selling Fanta leaves in New York City, for anybody that hasn't heard about that. Now it makes sense. Damn Democrats. You know it was them. Republicans chew tobacco. I don't think they give a damn about a damn Fanta leaf. No, it's the damn Democrats. It's always the Democrats. Every time some new law or policy gets passed that inconveniences our happiness, it's usually the Democrats, man. Just think of one and watch you gonna be like, you know what, this dude is right. Hey, they're the ones always passing some. They're the ones that want to pass the law, and I don't care. This is just wrong, and I don't care what nobody say. They want to pass the law where men and women could be in the same bathroom together. I don't agree with that, because I know dudes that shouldn't be allowed to walk past women on the street, nevertheless be allowed to go in the damn same bathroom with them. So nope, I don't agree with that. And don't say everybody isn't like that, but yeah, I get it. But on this particular thing, I'm like Batman. If there's a 1% chance, just so we could be clear. Why are they finding out that all of these transgender men that are going into these women's prisons are graping the women? But you're telling me that the ones that's going in the bathroom with the ladies, they're okay though. Go look it up, fam. I ain't got a cat. So I'm not saying this as an attack on transgenders. I don't really care about none of that. Give them their own bathroom. Could we do that? They don't want to be in the bathroom with the men. Fine. A lot of us don't feel comfortable with you being in the bathroom with the women. Fine. Just make transgender bathroom. And for all the women that are comfortable going to the bathroom with transgenders, they can go to that bathroom with the transgenders. And then the women that are not comfortable with it can just go to the women's bathroom. I don't understand how this is not a thing. I don't understand how this is not a thing. I don't even understand how this is. What's up, my brother? I don't even I thought he was the other guy for a minute. I don't even understand how this is a thing. Fine, y'all don't want to go to the bathroom with men. Not a problem. We just make you your own bathroom. Wait, why do you have to go to the bathroom with the women? This sounding suspicious. I'm just saying, this is sounding mighty suspicious. No, we're just gonna give you your own bathroom. Wait, why is this an issue? I'm gonna need an explanation. I'm gonna need all the explanations on why this is an issue. Why y'all can't just no? I mean, the women can go in that bathroom. The men can go in that bathroom. It's gonna be a bathroom for whoever wants the bathroom. But we are gonna have a specific bathroom for women and a specific bathroom for men. But we will have a bathroom for whatever the hell. Matter of fact, that's what we can call it. Whatever the hell, because some of y'all's transgenders and other things. I'm not trying to make fun of y'all. I'm just saying. I don't know the whole list. I think you should have a bathroom also to yourself. I think that that's fair, and I think that that's inclusive. That's already inclusive. We've included you so much that we're allowing for you to be secluded. The great thing that is actually one of the main things that some of us love to do, and that is go be by ourselves. So we're going to allow for that to be an opportunity of yours. Go be by yourself. Because I know I love being by myself. Oh man, I'm just telling jokes to myself at this point. Wildfires, they being set allegedly. I saw a couple of videos where they had people setting the fires. They had this one dude setting the fire with like a blowtorch, and then like some citizens grabbed him and held him for the police, and then the police just let him go. I guess he wasn't done. I guess it was like, you didn't get over there, you missed a spot, so they let him go. I don't know, but apparently that's happening. But they are arresting the people who are looting. You can't, fam. This can't even be incompetency at this point. This has to be corruption. They are arresting the looters, but they are releasing the people who are setting the fires that's creating the situation for people to be able to loot. I mean, at this point, that's just full-blown corruption. That's just full-blown corruption. That's just corruption, fam. It's not even, they're not even hiding it, but they've been stopped hiding it. Not for nothing. They stopped hiding their corruption a long time ago, but that's not even hiding the corruption, fam. It's like absolutely insane. I can't explain it. They're arresting the people that's looting, but they are releasing back into the wild the people that are setting the fires that people are dying from. Gavin Newsom, that was supposed to be the Democratic nominee for the next presidential run. I don't think that's going to work out for him. I don't think it's going to work. And I'm laughing at this because I'm keep pointing this out, because if he's the projected nominee, that means that right now he is their best candidate, right? The best Democratic candidate right now is Gavin Newsom. Think about that. Now think about the rest of them who are not as good as him. Damn. Fam, what's up, my brother? Fam, he's supposed to be the next presidential candidate. That means that if this is a tight, if we in the WBC and Trump got the belt, he the #1 contender, right? But he's trash. So what is that saying about all the other Democratic hopefuls? Now, when I say to you, the Democrats had a problem, and I told y'all this how many years ago? I told y'all this years ago. I told y'all this when Trump was still president. I told y'all this when Obama was president. Nope. Yeah. I definitely told y'all this when Trump was president. I told y'all this when Trump was president. Bam. The Democrats have a problem. They do not have any real leadership. They don't have any real candidates. They don't have any real, they're not doing anything for the American people that they can hang their hat on. Why every time they talk about one of the accolades that they're doing, and I'm not trying to shit on the LGBTQ community, but why does everything that they're doing revolve around the LGBTQ community or another country? Why is nothing that they're doing revolve around the American citizens? Just answer that for me. That's all. I'm tired of hearing about how they're gonna paint a new pride flag somewhere. I'm tired of hearing about all the money that they're sending to put insert country. I'm tired of hearing of that. They said they're gonna give the people that lost their homes $770 damn. What are you talking about? But you can't be mad because these are the policies that they voted for. They voted for Biden. That place that got burned down, that was a Democrat area. Almost everyone's home that got burnt was a Democrat. They voted for Biden. That whole area is Democrat. Excuse me. So these are the policies they voted for. They voted for that $770. That's what they voted for. When they're getting their kids taken away from them because their kid wants to, went to school as a boy, but now wants to be a girl, and the parent don't agree, and their kid get taken, they voted for those policies. You voted to get your kid taken away from you. When the illegals come into the country and they grape women and rob and kill, you voted for those policies. And you support those policies because that's all y'all talk about is y'all don't want the illegals to get out of here. So y'all vote for those policies. So no, I'm not feeling bad for people that are running up against the brick wall, and this brick wall just happened to be the policies that the Democrats created. Because y'all voted for those policies. These are things that you want. Now Trump's coming into office. His guys is talking about making the food clean again. His guys is talking about medicine. What was the Democrats talking about? Putting pride flags in and having drag shows in front of the children. And what's the current the administration that's coming in talking about? Getting our food cleaned up. They talking about getting rid of all types of different taxes. You heard about that? One dude was talking about getting rid of freaking income tax altogether. They want to just dub the IRS. But y'all think that's bad. The Democrats got y'all believing because our tax money don't go for what they tell y'all it go for. Just so we could be clear, they've already admitted this, but for the people that don't get it, you don't get it. They're literally just taking our money, tax money. The government is not funded by tax money currently. We haven't been funded. The government hasn't been funded by tax money for a long time. All right? You just don't know what they're talking about. And they've been listening to the Democrats for so many years, and you don't want to feel like you're stupid. I get it. I listened to the Democrats for a lot of years. And that first couple of years where I had to start admitting, you know what? I was a complete idiot for listening to the shit that they was talking about. That was a hard couple of years. I'll admit it. So I get it. I'm here with y'all. It's not easy. All right? That's why I keep saying, if you got a Democratic friend and relative and they're not the asshole type, you know what I'm saying? You got to let them live. If they're the people that's just constantly talking the bullshit, then you got to do what you got to do. Clap them. But if they just, because a lot of people is just tricked. Everybody is being tricked. No, some people, they're just being tricked, Let them live. I'm saying what it is, man. Let them live. You don't got to clap. Some of them fools need to get clapped though, because they be the blue heads. The fucking blue heads, man. They need to be clapped all day. Sheesh. But no, we're going to see policy shift and change, and the American people are going to benefit. And mind you, a lot of these things that Biden is doing on the way out the door, like imagine being an American citizen and cheering that Biden is creating a policy that's going to hurt you because it's going against what, because it's something that the incoming administration is opposed to. So the incoming administration is opposed to something. Biden administration does the thing. The thing that the administration is doing hurts you, but you're applauding for it because it's something that the incoming administration didn't want to happen. Do you understand the insanity that is? That's insane. That's just insane. But that's what people are doing. It's getting chilly out here. I'm about to let y'all go. Hey, I haven't talked to y'all in a while. Maybe I'll talk to y'all again tomorrow. Maybe we do a live. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I haven't talked to y'all in a while. Yo, everybody, just have a blessed day. The Democrats is back at it, fam. I don't know what to tell you except for I don't know how y'all vote for those guys. I just don't get it. I honestly just don't get it. I don't know how y'all vote for these policies. I don't know how there's not more. I don't know how y'all vote for policies that hurt you because you hate another nigga so much that you don't want to see somebody else succeed. And you can't see that they're tapping into a negative spirit inside of you. And if they're tapping into that negative spirit inside of you and they're doing this on purpose, how can you consider them to be friendly to you? Like, how could you? I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like if somebody is doing something or saying something to me that makes me angry and they're trying to make me angry or make me upset, I immediately assume Satan sent them. Period. I immediately assume, nah, Satan sent this person. Immediately. I don't like being upset. I don't like being angry. I get more angry that somebody did something to get me angry than I'm angry at the thing that made me angry most of the time when I'm angry. Just so we can be clear. Some people wonder why I don't talk to them no more. Because you made me angry on purpose. You didn't even do it by accident. It wasn't a mistake. You was like, I want to piss this nigga off. You said or did a thing. You said or did a thing. And in the back of my mind, I was like, this is going to be our last conversation. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. That's it. It's that simple. I don't understand why anyone has a conversation with people they don't like. That don't make sense to me. I don't know why people go around people they don't like. That don't make sense to me. I don't understand how people talk to people. None of these things make sense to me. All of these things seem Like stuff God wouldn't want us to do. Like none of that sounds like anything God wants us to do. None of that. So this doesn't sound like something God would want me to do. I don't think God is anywhere like, yo, I want you to go spend time with those people that you don't like and that don't like you. I don't think I want you to go spend time with those people that are doing the things to you that I said no human being should be doing to each other. I want you to go spend time with people that's going to make you think negative thoughts. I don't see God saying that for any of us. Nevertheless, for me. So. Oh, I got this video I got to show y'all when we do another live from the crib. And it's basically the CIA niggas talking about the same shit that I tell you I be going through, where they have the people walking around trying to agitate me so they could like get me into a fight or argument or something, so they could then like try to call the police on me and put me in jail. And it's a CIA dude in an interview explaining that they do this, and it's specifically, I think he was saying that, you know, they do this to all different types of people, including content creators that they try to get out of the way. I don't think I got a problem with the CIA, just so we can be clear. But that's what these people is trying to do to me. You feel me? I told y'all. So they just constantly always trying to, that's why I don't go to that supermarket no more. Because they try to trap me in the supermarket and create a situation with me every time. That's why I don't go to that fucking supermarket. Unless I don't got no choice. If I don't got no choice, I don't got no choice. If I got a choice, I don't go there. And I've been having a lot of choice. I got a choice, so I don't got to go there. I don't go there. I literally just cut people off, and then that's it. So. That being said, everybody have a blessed day. If you're out there in California, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all voted for that shit. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Rooms Boomers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out. They voted for that shit.